Okay. Now, we got our car all color sanded down. What I'm going to do, I'm going to wipe the piece down. I actually buffed the car twice, not once. And what we do, if you look right here, I don't know if this will be good, you can see the wax coming off. This might not be a good section to show you, but we'll go with that anyway. Okay, that's our first buff with our compound. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. To get a good buff, if you look here, I got to rebuff that area. It's kind of dull, you can't see it in the camera. Anyway, you can barely see it where it's dull, so I'll go back over that. What you want to do to buff your car out correctly is, first of all, have a professional buffer. Now that's a variable speed. I use electric buffers. Some shops use air buffers. I like electric buffers. It doesn't wear my air compressor out, and I'm used to it. I set my buffer at between 1800 and 2200 RPM, and the trigger, if you notice, it's variable speed too. So at high speed, it's at 18 to 22, and then, you know, for getting little areas like this, you see there, you want to be very, very careful. This is a double-sided pad that I'm using, okay? So when I am doing stuff like this here, going in and out, I'm not going to worry about burning the paint off.
Right.
And if you notice, I'm keeping my buffer at an angle when I'm buffing that area so I don't hit this edge. We do not want to burn any paint. So the three main essential tools that you need is your buffer and your pad. You need a spur to clean your pad off with. You need a foam pad, and you need 2 compounds. Now, the compound I use is 3M. I've used this for years. This is what I like. It works very, very well. I use the Perfected 2 foam polishing pad glaze. I also use... So the first step of buffing your car would be with the wool pad. What you want to do, you get yourself a little bottle, and you put your wax in the bottle, fill it up. That way you can carry it with you. And this apron, it really ain't to protect me. It's more to protect the car. This is made out of a nice soft cloth. When I'm rubbing up against it, I don't scratch it with my belt or my keys or what have you. So I did the roof in 6 sections, 1, 2, 3 over here. This is all I got to do. Give it a good vigorous amount. And if the cameraman will stay back, because this will get on the camera. Now most people think that you buff like this. No. I'm going to hold my buffer at an angle because I want to use the edge of that buffer. I don't want to use the whole buffing pad. And I'm going to let the weight of the buffer be the weight that I'm pushing on. All I'm going to do is control the buffer, okay, to the way I want it to go. So let me get my glasses on and my mask, and we'll see how it looks. Then I take my spur, I'll go ahead and clean it off. And I noticed there was a spot right here. I'm going to go ahead and get that. It doesn't take much wax. We went to 4,000 grit, which makes buffing very, very easy. Now, the whole car's been completely buffed with our first stage. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to wash this vehicle off, get all the compound off, and And then I'm going to go over with that. But, to make everything look better, if you notice I just buffed this area here, and you can still see, it looks like there's lines in it. Okay, what that is, that's the compound. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to use our number 2 wax on that, and I want you to see what the difference is. Take your waffle pad, your foam pad, you screw that on there. And once again, this is variable speed. I'm going to keep it on the speed I got, but you actually want to use this at a lower speed. Maybe around 1500 RPM. Shake that up very good. It does not take much of this. In this one area here, I'm only going to use that much. But the cameraman will stand behind me over here, and then we'll look at it when we're done. Okay, now, if you notice, I'm going to buff with this just a little bit different. If you see, I'm holding it directly straight up and down. I'm not using it at an angle. I take my buffer, and what I want to do is take that wax and move it around everywhere that I'm going. Watch really close at the shine that we're going to get out of this. Now, that's a black car. The sun's going down. We've been working on it for a long time. But if the cameraman could get the shine going right in this area over here, okay, or over here, yeah, right here, I'm going to run my hand across it, and I'm going to be about 3 feet above it, and you're going to see my hand coming across it. Okay? Okay, you see that? That is what you call a high gloss definition shine. As the closer I get, look at that. It looks like a mirror. Okay? So, if you want that type of shine on your car, okay, you've got to do the procedures that I just showed. Well, it's 8 o'clock at night. And I'm tired, dude. You tired?
Yeah.
The wind's blowing, it's getting cold out.
Yeah.
And we've been working on this thing all freaking day for 3 solid days.
Beautiful.
I told you we'd have to get it done tonight. We had to get that wax off. Can't believe it, dude. I mean, it's dark out. We can't. Go get my flashlight. Look at the bucket. Look at that bucket shining in the reflection outside in the dark, dude. Can we read the bucket in the paint? Yes, yes. It's a qualification. You can read the bucket through the paint. I'm actually reading it. So, Jeff did a pretty good job cleaning that thing up. Even though it's dark out. Let's get the night vision on. We gotta get some night vision going. Oh yeah, there you go. As you see, that thing is like glass. You really can't, there it is. There's the door, there's the door. Well, look at the reflection of the studs inside the paint, dude. I mean, they go down so far that you can't even tell where the paint is and where the wall stops.
Same thing with your building.
I know. Well,
instead of get her done, got it done.
Night vision's great, dude.
Got her done. No get her done. Now we gotta get the
Well, there you go. There you go. It's been a long, hard day on our Galaxie. And I'm tired. And I want to go home, bro. I say we push that thing in. Because we got to be here at 5 in the morning to finish these. So as you see, it's a big job. A big, big job. Let's get that thing pushed in. Let's lock her down. Go home.
Do it again tomorrow.
Come back in the morning, dude.